Year too, by the way. Today is my first day back at work post holidays and whatnot, and I'm not gonna lie, I am super duper anxious. This all started last night. I have not had the Sunday scaries in a very long time, and it's not even Sunday scaries because today is Wednesday, but yesterday on and off, like I just started getting this feeling of overwhelm, like dread and just, I don't want to do this kind of feelings, to the point where actually last night before I went to bed, I did a brain dump for all of the things that were floating around in my mind that I knew I had to do today. I feel like this is something that I would have done before I signed off for my last day in December. Like I would have made a list of things that I need to do for my first day. It's just last night, I didn't even want to start the whole process of starting up my computer and getting into all that, because one thing about working from home is that when you turn on your work computer, like the lines get blurred. It's already hard enough to take a break as is, but I just didn't want to put myself in the situation where my inbox popped up. I started looking through emails, you know what I mean? Like that was my last night before work, and I just didn't want to do any of that. I did not sleep very well either. We are currently under like a tornado watch right now. It might actually be over. I know we were last night up until like maybe 2 something this morning, but the way that the weather has been weathering, specifically the thunder, the lightning, the rain, I would not be surprised if the tornado watch is still on. What else? I'm just trying to get all of my thoughts out and make them coherent, because I just feel like my brain is all over the place, and I'm just so like apprehensive on how this workday is gonna go. I feel like I prepared well before signing off for the year, but you never know. You really never know. It's 1 o'clock and I've been sat here all morning like I'm the freaking CEO, of which I am not. So I'm thinking that it's a good time for me to just stop what I'm doing and take a break. I'm gonna show you my to-do list. Obviously I'm gonna blur it out because it's my job, but all of the green lines are things that I have checked off. And when I get back, I've got 4 things left before I consider my work for the day done. I don't think I really had any reason to be anxious. Let's just put that out there. I mean, yes, I did, but very shortly after I logged on, all of that kind of washed away, because so far I have been very much to myself today. Nobody's really been messaging me a whole lot about anything, and there haven't been any huge dumpster fires that need to be put out, so that is a sigh of relief. I was also worried about possibly getting audit requests. It's January, so I'm fully expecting them to start rolling in, but so far there's been nothing. So I'm super grateful and just like really calm and collected about how my workday is going. Anyways, during my break, I need to mail a birthday card out and maybe get started on a grocery list. I found Forever stamps. Do you guys know that stamps cost 60 cents? Since when? Oh my gosh. And I don't even know how long ago I bought, 2018. So this is like prime right here. This is the card that I made, and it's just blank on the inside. This is freaking adorable. I originally had it in with like gold paper, but the gold cardstock that I bought was too thick. So I just went ahead and used the insert. You know what? All my stuff is back in the corner. I'm gonna give myself about 15 minutes to do this, because y'all have no idea how long it took me to figure out how to print a freaking envelope on this thing. Like, I feel like I was doing everything right, but then I wasn't, and I learned the lesson of why you have to attach things in the design space, and that was a whole learning curve. So I'm hoping that this goes pretty fast. If not, I'm just gonna handwrite the sentiment. So course, it would be when I'm ready to just like bust through the rest of these tasks that my computer starts to act up. Like, I'm trying to open File Explorer so I can access a bank fees entry that I need to review, and I kept getting some error. So I'm just gonna sit here, let the thing refresh, keep enjoying my Red Hots because this is literally the best cinnamon candy, and sip on my little LaCroix and see if I can get this stuff done. It is 3:30 right now, and I'm really just trying to give it all I got until 4:30. I am starting to get like a little bit of a headache. The same thing happened to me this morning. I ended up taking some Tylenol and it felt better, but I'm starting to feel like a little pain in my sinus area. So like I said, I'm gonna push through and give it all I got until 4:30, and what I don't get done, I just don't get done. And that's fine because everything that was due today or people needed from me today, they got, with the exception of this bank entry. And it's doing the same thing it was doing this morning too. Like, it's not picking up my second monitor, and I don't understand. Like, everything's cool over here, but it's not picking up the extended display. Yeah, I've already reset it in the display settings. Honestly, I'm resorting to try and fix this stuff myself because I just don't feel like calling help desk, especially this late in the day. I'm just not in the schmood. So, well, the only other monitor that I have, it is getting power, except the light is yellow. Okay, so it turns out that I probably don't have the right docking station anymore. They didn't send me one when they sent over the new laptop, so IT put in a ticket for me. So hopefully within the next, I don't know, she said that maybe they'd call me tomorrow or the day after, which very happy about, because as of right now, I'm having to unplug my monitor and plug it back in order for this other laptop to recognize it. But that's not really why I turned the camera on. So real nice lady. I'm talking to her and she's, helping me through the issue. It's 4:01, by the way. So at like 3:58, she goes, "Is there anything else? Because I need to leave at 4 o'clock." Ma'am, excuse me. That's not my problem. Respectfully, that is not my issue. You picked up the phone, so you gotta handle the call. You gotta follow it through to the end, Shug. Like, man, listen. What I'm saying is that there is very clearly people out here who are just as fed up as I am, but you got to do a little bit better at hiding it, okay? I'm trying to be off work too, but I can't because my computer is on a fritz. So take that how you will. Anyway, my laptop is back working now, so I guess I'm just going to move this one off to the side and get finished with at least approving the bank entry, and then I'm gonna log off because my head is still feeling like it's trying to hurt, and it's very likely because of eye strain. I have not been sitting in front of a computer for this long in a while now. My head is pounding in a way that I absolutely do not agree with. It's making me feel like I need to lay down within like the next hour, or it may very well turn into a migraine. I'm trying to think of what might have triggered it, and it could just very well be that I didn't drink a lot of water today because I was at my desk, focused, in the zone, and when those kind of days happens, I really don't look after myself as far as staying hydrated. I'm gonna go pick up some tacos. For one, I don't have anything that I can cook right now anyways. Like, all of my protein is frozen and there's really not much in the fridge. And for two, the way that I'm feeling, I wasn't gonna cook anyway. To vent real quick. I literally just got up to like slightly clear my desk. I was about to take out the garbage and I get a ping. For whatever godforsaken reason, I come back to my desk to see what the ping is. While I'm talking through this, I'm thinking I might have just come back to my desk to check the ping because it is 2 o'clock and I was about to take my break like way later than usual. Well, not way later, but like an hour later than I usually do. And it's my manager. This call that I just got off of, I am so irritated, it's not even funny. Oh, wait. I was gonna run a couple of errands because I feel like I just need some fresh air. Because again, last night was rough. That headache lasted for literal hours and I was up throughout the night. Like it was just like a whole thing. And I was ready to just go outside and do something else. Anyways, maybe I should end my rant here because at least I'm getting paid. Of course, I had to hook myself up at Target. I've got about 45 minutes until I need to be back at work, and I'm gonna try to do a grocery run real quick. I only have a few things on my list, but I'm gonna give myself about 15 minutes to run in the store and pick up what I can pick up, and whatever I don't get around to, I'm just gonna have to save for another day because I just don't feel like going back out after I get home, you know? Like, it just feels like something I don't wanna do. The workday's over. Made it through that one for sure. Not the worst. It's definitely been worse than that before. I am also feeling a little bit tired. Like I need a nap. I feel like possibly this is just like not sleeping well creeping up on me and seeking its revenge because what is today? Thursday? Yeah, so Tuesday night I didn't sleep well because of all the storming. Wednesday night I didn't sleep well because of my headache. It just was doing the ultimate most. So dinner's not till 8 and I feel like taking a nap is gonna be an amazing use of my time. So catch y'all later. This is what happened from the storm the other night. This used to be an actual park that you would walk through. Like there's grass under here. Happy Friday and happy slow morning to you because that is exactly what's been going on around here today. I am so freaking happy that I have been able to just kind of chill today. One sec, y'all know the drill. I'm so happy that I've kind of been able to chill. I've had a total of 1 call today and then the rest of my work has been pretty chill. But now I'm hungry and I'm just going to heat up some leftovers from last night. It's honestly just 4 wings and rice. I don't even know if this goes together, but I'm gonna eat some yogurt with that and probably some granola and blueberries because I have that too. But this is my lunch break and I need to get some other things done today. I was honestly trying to wait until UPS came to deliver a package that I'm expecting. Oh my gosh, the saga continues with this docking station. So, old girl from the other day put in a ticket for me to get a new docking station and she also tacked on a new monitor because she was saying something about how like my monitor and the VGA connection is not compatible with the new docking station or whatever. So that ticket that she put in got denied. Apparently, if I'm requesting those items, it has to be put in a different way so that it flows through the VP for approval. You guys, working in corporate sometimes can be such a pain because it's like for some of the most basic things, you have to do so much in order to get things done. So I reached out to the person who rejected my ticket and I was like, hey man, like, listen, this is what is going on and I just want my things to work without me having to finagle with them every day. So he was like, well, if you want to get a new monitor, then that request is going to have to go through the VP, but I think I can just send you the docking station. Screw the monitor. I don't care. I'm like, I don't need you guys to send me one because I've been using this one for work and it's totally fine. So he redid the request. So my docking station is supposed to come today and then he added on, what did he call it? Like a VGA DP adapter. You guys don't care about this. Anyways, I was just waiting on the package for UPS because I wanted to test it. And I also did not want to go outside with rollers in my hair because I wanted to set my hair during lunch for date night tonight. It's dirty and it needs to be washed, but I'm tired of living like the low bun, high bun life. So I just wanted to see if I can get away with doing something different. I guess I'm not gonna have yogurt. Something is awfully suspicious here. It is not supposed to be this texture. It's almost like it's curdling or something. And this is what it looked like when I first pulled it out. It's all separated. I've tried my frother, a whisk, stirring it by a spoon, and the date on here is January 25th, and that is quite a ways away. So I guess I'll return this to the store tomorrow, but now what is going to be the addition to my little week lunch? Okay, well, I think... Okay, I'm just gonna eat a green apple with that, with some cookie butter. Oh. LOL, guess who spoke too soon? Right when I sat down with my food, I got the notification that I had packages, so I just went on to get it. This is actually a bigger box than what I was expecting, considering those docking stations are so small, but let's see. Oh, I also, when I went to go get this, remembered that I left my bags from Target in the trunk, so got those too. Oh, these cords, okay. Cord, another cord. This docking station is definitely different than the other one. It's longer, if anybody cares. Cute, nice little dongle. Okay, so my VGA is gonna go in here, and then this is going to connect into this one back here. Voila, okay, well, I'll fool with this a little bit later to see if it actually works. And then the other package that I got, my Cricut mat. I ordered a long one because all I had was the short one. As far as what I got yesterday from Target, so as of late, every single time that I go in Target, the Bullseye's Playground section, aka the dollar spot section, or what used to be $1 quite frankly, has been calling my name. Yesterday was absolutely no different. I went in there for like a couple of household items and just couldn't help myself. So I picked up 2 of these bath salt jars. They are so freaking adorable. I make a like an Epsom salt lavender type mixture for when I do my at-home pedicures, and I thought that this jar would be so cute for that, to decant it out of that other jar that I have. I forget what the name is. I think the top is glass and it says Le Parfait. I don't remember, but I picked up 2, one for me and then one to maybe gift. I might send my mom some for Mother's Day. I think that would be really cute. And then they also had a Black History Month section, and I picked up this wrap. This is super cute, okay? It is from, oh my gosh. Her name is Janetta Gonzalez. Hey girl. And what else did I get? Okay, this is the household stuff I went in there for. This other bag, I picked up 3 of these canisters. Now, these canisters have been in Bullseye's Playground for like a couple of weeks, and I was actually messing around with them the last time that I was in Target, and then for whatever reason, I decided not to get them. And then when I saw them this time, I was just like, you know what? You thought about it, just go ahead and get it, because worst case scenario, if you don't use it, you can return it. But I already have some ideas on how I would use these. I've also been obsessed with like ceramic things for like the past forever. And it's speckled, they're pretty roomy inside, and the top is wood and it has like this plastic seal on it. so that it could seal down if you wanted to. That is everything that I picked up at Target, or at least the stuff that matters. And then my Crooked Joy thing. Oh yeah, let's do a cart tour real quick. Okay, so this cart by no means is organized. It literally just has some things thrown up in here, and I tried to kind of keep like items together. But as of right now, I store my craft stuff in this drawer here. But the problem is that it's out of sight, so it's out of mind. And I'm not utilizing my things like I should. So I figure if I actually give them a home where I can visually see them, I'll be more likely to use them. Eventually, that cart is gonna go in this corner here once I put my tree up, which, by the way, I don't know, might be this weekend, maybe not. A part of me is still kind of like in the Christmas light spirit, I don't know. I also, over the weekend, did this. Right here, I went ahead and redid how I was organizing my office supplies, and I also wanted to give a home to my planner stuff. So you guys have seen these before. This is where I usually store my pens or whatever. It's the same exact cart. I just threw away a bunch of stuff. This is my washi tape. These containers I got from Michael's like such a long time ago, but I've been using them to house like my most favorite pens to use in my planner. I've got just random stuff in here like pen refills and a couple of washi tapes that just don't roll up very well, double-sided tape, yada yada. And then this third one, I just have sticky notes in. This is also pens. I need to go through this one because I definitely didn't, to figure out whether or not I have duplicates or if there are any pens in here that I actually just don't like. And then this stuff, without me actually dropping it, it's stuff that I want to find like an acrylic folder for, because it's just random. Not random, but like I have a notepad here that I use frequently. I've got some stickers here that I don't have a housing for. So like, gosh, one-handed, this is so hard. So like those stickers that I ordered from Once More with Love, they're over here. And then Kroger coupons, and then a cutting mat that I found at Dollar Tree. This is so nice. I always end up cutting my washi when I'm doing my weekly spreads, and this is making quick work of that. So I need to find like an acrylic thing or something that I can put this stuff in so it's like up like this instead of just slouched over. The second shelf, what did I put here? I put all of my notebooks that, I think, that are blank, and then maybe two that I use. Like I know I use this one, and I know this one has some stuff in it, but everything else here, these ones are all blank. And I just wanted to group them together so that if I needed a blank one, I knew where they were. Here is just connectors and things, you know, cords and stuff that make things work. This is my hard drive. Down here, I have old happy planners and old bullet journals. And then I've got just, I don't know, what would I call this drawer? Like, there's a charger in there, there's a hotspot in there, there's a speaker. Oh my gosh, what is that clicking noise? Oh, those glasses are touching, that's why. More chargers and cables, things like that I put in there. And then the last one is, I have a couple of bags underneath here, and then these are extras. So I need to find a decent spot for them. I used to store my washi tape in this. I got this from Michael's, I think, a long time ago, but because I don't have as much washi tape as I thought, and I actually never ended up filling up this whole container, I just went ahead and removed the little dividers and just threw my extras in there for now until I find another place for it. That is what it's looking like. This is just like the first couple of days of me using it, and it's been really functional so far, so I'm pretty happy with it. For this hair, I'm just going to try something. I've had this press for almost 3 weeks, so I fully expect it to be looking dusty and crusty by now, which it most certainly is, but it's reverting on the ends. And then I think I just have some random patches that have just started to revert, like up here, like these pieces right here have just started to revert for, you know, whatever reason. It's natural. I'm going to try and use 6 flexi rods and then top it with a bonnet and also a slap cap and see if my body heat can conduct something. Now, I should have definitely done this earlier this morning, but I wasn't thinking about it. If it's cute, I'll come back and show you guys what it looks like. But if there's no end clip at the end of this vlog on how it turned out, girl, it means it didn't work, okay? I almost feel like I should just do band 2 knots instead of fooling around with these flexi rods. Which, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Let me try to do band 2 knots because that's what I usually do. So let me not try something completely different. So again, if it doesn't work, you'll never see it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 at the back. All right, I feel like I look surprised because these front 2 are just a little tight, but it's only for a few hours. I think I have, wait, 2, 5, 6, 7, and that is just gonna have to work. And I'm gonna put on, oh Lord, I'm gonna try to put it on without making any of them loose. And then this is one of my looser slap caps, so I think it's gonna fit just fine. Oh my gosh, this front one in the, not playing no games. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna be bumming it around my house for a few hours looking crazy. No big deal, but I gotta go back to work, so bye. Remember that project I was talking about yesterday? In order to actually start, you have to like submit a ticket to IT because they need to pull some data. And the hard part is when the data comes back in, you have to like manipulate the data and like do a bunch of like formulas to pull things in from other places and stuff like that. And that was the part that I was dreading. Why did IT send the reports at 3:45? Oh, somebody really just did not want me to have a cool Friday. So it is 5:57 right now. And I pinged my manager almost like a half an hour ago. I'm gonna give it until 6 o'clock. And if I don't hear anything back by 6 o'clock, I'm logging off because I feel like I tried. With that being said, it seems like a natural spot to go on in the vlog. I have some laundry over there in the basket that I could be folding while I'm waiting the next couple of minutes to hear back. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.